G'day, folks. Can you hear me okay? Got 4 people on. Hello, anybody there? Can you hear me okay? Well, without our star today, we'll try and rope Apple into it, see if she can come and help us. What's going on, guys? Currently today in Jomtien, started off a nice morning, but now it's overcast. It looks like it's going to rain. Slightly windy, humid, and it's time. 2:05. 10 minutes earlier as normal. So who we got on? 2 people on, waiting. Okay, Mohammed Wang. How you going, Mohammed? Big up. What's doing? Oh. You hear me okay? Sorry, guys. I've got a few messages coming in before the stream. Melbourne, rainy and cold. Yo. John Davis. Yo. Hey, John, how are you? Well, it's never cold here. I don't know how. 32 here today, which feels cool. 27 here feels cold. Jim, how are you, Jim? What's going on today, Jim? Guys, we haven't got data on today, so probably won't be a real long one. Yeah. Fairlight, g'day, buddy. How are you? I'm going to try and get that. John Davis. What did you say? Smoking any of the weed tonight to chill out? I don't usually smoke weed, John. Maybe the odd puff, but that's about it. 1 puff's enough for me. 10 degrees, Mohammed, yeah? Wow. Yeah, that's a bit cold. I can't remember what 10 degrees is like. I've been here for 2.5 years. Yeah, wow. Rainy and cold, yeah. Yeah, guys, I've never really been into drugs. I don't mind a drink, but not the drugs. If you go out from the police station, yeah. Yes, as Mr. Fix. Oh, g'day. Nice breeze and jump in today, yes. Yes, Mr. Fix. John Davis. Okay. Grab a leader. Mate, I'm off the grog. Been really, really good. Yeah, I haven't had a beer for a week, but I did cheat, guys. I had a couple of Samsungs and what are they called? Coke Zero. But I haven't had a beer. Not drinking today. So I'm on the Coke Zero. Trying to behave myself. Depression's been around. Give me a bit of a hard time lately, so I'm trying to, get off it. Yeah. Good. 18 people on. Wow. Sing out, guys. Who's on there and where you from? Grab a doob instead. Yeah, no, John, I don't, like I said, I don't really do that. Travel with George. Have a great day, Palmy. I hope all goes well with the Patreon channel. Thanks, mate. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I started the Patreon channel to keep it real. Bring it back a lot. The QR code things on the screen. That really helps, guys. Anybody that's doing that, thanks heaps. Luke, everything is good. Thanks, Luke. Check on the MGH YouTube, John. That's MGH. I'll check it out as soon as I get a chance. Manchester. Okay. Mr. Fix. Ask Mr. Fix, Manchester, UK, but Sat and Kiwi bar in the front. You? Hello, mate. That's a bit weird. Yeah. Okay, we've got a guy up the front. Oh, mate, what a game, huh? What a turnaround. But after the thing, they didn't win by as much as Queensland won in the first game. Yeah, but geez, didn't they give them a hiding in the first half? That was incredible. Yeah, it should be really, really good. Yeah, I'm told I'm a traitor because I come from New South Wales, but I back Queensland, yeah? Yeah, check it out for sure. I will check it out. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. John Davis, footy, yeah, the football. State of Origin, Game 3 is coming up. Should be a Queensland smashed in the first one, and then the biggest lead ever, I think, in the second one for New South Wales. But Queensland did come back a little bit, you know. So the gap wasn't as big. Fairlight, I'll be arriving on next Sunday. Been 5 years since I've been there. Much changed in 5 years? Yeah, lots changed. It's a different place. And that's still some of the big stuff here, but a lot of things have changed. If you go for a walk up a street where you used to know, it'd be totally different, I guarantee it. Yeah. So, yeah, no, lots changed here. How's day-to-day at the moment? Yeah, guys, there's a lot of stuff going on. I wish I could tell you more. Eventually I will. But, yeah, look, I've got some stuff that's not good that I've got to deal with at the moment, and it sucks, but what do you do? Yeah. What do you do? It's Thailand. I was talking to a mate who's writing a book this morning. Fred, hello, mate. How are you? You missing being here? Yes, I was talking to my mate. He's a school teacher, and he's writing a book, and it's about sort of Thailand culture and what have you. And the stuff that he was showing me is absolutely amazing. It blew my mind, hey? John, I've only got, it's out now. The description's in the description of this video, and it's only got one tier, mate. It's for everybody. It's just to keep everything real. Mate, there's no top tiers. Everybody's the same, buddy. So if you just, mate, you just copy the link in the description and put it in your browser, and it'll come up. Look, it's only the start of that channel. I'm going to get stuck into it and trying to help a lot of what's going on, mate? I don't know. I haven't seen him. Brian, I don't know. Ant, sorry. Jason Reed. Afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, Jason. You hungover, mate? Had a 50th. Oh, mate, look. I wish they were. But, yeah, you know who we're dealing with, mate. And another spanner thrown in the works. So, anyway. What type of videos? I have a lot of videos planned. It's just a matter of working around what I've got going on. So I want to get my main priority is going to be giving my Patreon channel some value, so people, getting what they pay for, and then just getting out and doing what I can as far as YouTube and go. I was talking to Sam the other day from what's his Sam? I don't know if you guys know Sam from around here. John Davis, book sounds pretty shit house, mate. What do you mean book sounds? What book are you talking about, John? Tell Apple to buy you a soft drink. Where is she? Apple, Shane's on. He said, buy me a soft drink. You want to come and say hello? Yeah, she's coming, Shane.
Hello, my name is Apple. Nice to see you here, everyone.
Yeah. This is Shane, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Craig West. G'day all from Gisborne, Victoria. G'day, Craig. How are you?
Soft drink. Great man, no help for soft drink need to be
That book, sorry, John, that book that you're talking about, it's my mate's book. just the stuff in it that I can relate to is amazing. Like, I don't know what the book's like overall, but he's just showed me some of the content and some of the things. Why does she talk so much? That's just yap, 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 yap,
Up to me.
Up to her. That's just Apple, yeah. She's going to be our star today, aren't you? You're going to come and hang around me and talk all day? Yep. So, guys, Apple's the star today. But don't drink the water. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, I'm drinking this stuff. Yeah. Oh, she talks so much. That's just her. She's a good girl, but you're a lucky man, Trebs. So how's life back in Adelaide? Good. The 36 on. Guys, I done an Instagram live stream yesterday, and we had 50 on, which was amazing. So it's pretty good. So I tell you, with the Patreon, I want to do more. Oh God. More. I'm got a mental block. This is what happens to me with depression, guys. Got a mental block, and I want to do more depression stuff, guys. I want to help people because when I started in Patong, right? I was getting reached out to a lot of people saying, they were happy that I was talking about it and stuff like that. So I want to reach out to a lot of those people. If I can help them, that'll be good. Hey, mate, how's it going? I hopped on your live stream yesterday. It was a bit too late. I was asking questions. Sorry, Jedi. What happened, Jedi? What did you ask? And then Cold Wet Melbourne, Stephen Funslow. I'll be there in August, but wish I was there now. Hello, Apple. She's here. She'll come back in a minute. I think Dasher should ring the bell, yeah? Up to him. Yeah. Yeah, Jedi, what didn't I answer, mate? Sorry, I had a couple of big things going on. Yeah, it's not as busy as normal here today. It's there's a few people. Probably, I don't know, 20 people, but yeah, it's not as Jedi, send it over. Okay, all right, no, thanks for that. Yeah, sometimes you can't get through all the comments because there's other stuff going on. I tried to, but best I can. But I wish they put the comments up high because it always looks like I'm looking down because they're at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Yeah. Okay. Shout out Stephen Mamalukos. Hi from sunny BKK. Watching the boring Panthers, waiting for my beloved Roosters. Okay, living in BKK since 2006. Originally from Bronte. Okay. Well, welcome on, Stephen. Panthers getting beat, aren't they? They're getting beat by North Queensland. Is that right? Yeah. Craig West, get up and do some exercises. Yeah, I just mate, I've had a stomach ulcer as well lately, so I've sort of had to take it a little bit easy. Yeah, but it's I'm treatment for it and I'm feeling better, so I'll be up and out and about walking again. I've had to take about a week off, but so no, look, 12:06, 33 minutes to go. Okay. North Queensland, 12, yeah? Okay. Good. You think Penrith will come back? That's unlike North Queensland to beat Penrith, yeah? Yeah, anybody that watched that State of Origin game, man, that was just a run over. That was incredible what New South Wales done in the first half. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, what did the Storm play and what was the score? Guys, if you don't know, I'm a bit of a trader when it comes to football. I live in Penrith and used to back Penrith. Then Penrith lost the plot when Benny Alexander died, which was Greg Alexander's brother. Penrith sort of lost the plot, and I started following the Storm when they come out. And the Storm were good. They started off with, g'day, mate. See you, buddy. They started off with Glenn Lazarus and some of those guys, and then they ended up with the team that they had, like Matty Geyer from Penrith, and they were still are probably one of the best teams in the comp. But yeah, really good. What's going on, guys? Anybody got anything to talk about or what have you? I was reading some interesting articles regarding the way Thailand's changing and government officials and what they're talking about last night and the attitudes of people. And it's not something I talk about on here, right? But I'm going to bring it up on the Patreon page. I just got to talk to the guy that wrote it because I know him and it's amazing. I tell you, it's amazing. It relates to me a lot. But yeah, anyway, it's stuff that you might consider one day when you're thinking about coming on holidays here. Blues are putting on a clinic against the Tigers. Who's the Blues? Who's that? Canterbury? Jason, who's the Blues? Neil Garshin, how you going? Oh, okay, so AFL. I saw, yeah, NRL, not yeah. Okay, Carlton. Okay, gotcha. I'm thinking about NRL guys, not AFL. Okay, yeah. Okay, understand. AFL guys. I'm a Sydney sider, so I don't know much about AFL. Trebs, did you go to? Mate, I couldn't. I wasn't feeling great. Trebs, so I actually missed out on it. I know she enjoyed herself and had a good time. She's got the day off today. Yeah, well, okay, Stephen, I'm trying to work that out now. I've been dealing with Australian Super for it'd be close to 2 months now, and they don't help you. All they say is no. You send back a request, no. You got to go through this. Now I've got to go through ATO, so I've got to spend all Monday trying to connect to ATO from about 4 o'clock in the morning. Right, you got to do it in their hours. And you get onto their site, and all they're interested in is, oh, did you meet your tax commitments when you left the country? Did you do this? Did you do that? Do you owe the ATO any money? You know, it's all bullshit. You know, they don't care about people that, you know, could be in a bit of bother. They just care about, oh, are you up to date with your tax commitments? Blah, blah, blah. It's bloody bullshit. The country's, you know, it's in a shit state. They're killing everybody.
One moment, wait.
Yes, please, darling. Yeah. Ice rocket. Why do middle-aged bogan men with tattoos find comfort in Thailand? I'm assuming that you are talking about me. Yeah. Oh, who knows, mate? Who knows? Just it's a magnet for us, mate. That's all I can say. Cowboys 12, Panthers 6 at the moment. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's about 24 and a half, guys. Thank you. Yeah, it's about 24 and a half, which is pretty good because it was 22 and 23 not that long ago. Yeah, Jedi 3, that's what you're supposed to be. But what they tell you to, right? Okay, so you're allowed to withdraw 10,000 from your super. But what they don't tell you is they want you to be on some sort of benefit that from the Centrelink first for 26 weeks, right? And if you don't qualify for that, you don't qualify for your 10,000 through hardship. Now, there's another thing that you can qualify for, but you got to talk to the ATO again. And it's not hardship, it's something else. You know, it's, you know, like compassionate grounds, okay? So now I've got to go through and comply with compassionate grounds. You know, like blah, blah, blah. And now that they tell you, okay, that you might be charged 25 or 22% tax on your thing. Like I'm 6 months away from 60, you know, like I should be able to just, you know, get what 10,000. It shouldn't be a big deal. But, mate, they're just a nightmare to deal with. Yeah, well, mate, yeah, well, that's okay. You're good with that. I'm not up to date. Like, yeah, I'm not up to date. I've got a couple of things outstanding, but they're nothing that I'd owe any money on. You know what I mean? I know someone had to pay 20%, so they lost 2,000 just on that. Yeah, exactly. That's crap. Okay, no, I didn't. I didn't know there was huge rains. We get a little bit of drizzle at night and some, the odd shower during the day, but that's about it. Nothing really. Yeah, the Smarties pulled it in 210 and threw it into Bitcoin. Yeah. I hear stuff like that all the time. I know nothing about Bitcoin, guys. Okay, so the Aussie dollar to Thai baht, you reckon it's going to drop again? These interest rates rise next month. There should be a correction. Okay. Yeah, well, that's interesting. Great. Great. Oh, look, guys, it's a battle. Like life shouldn't be this hard, but the Australian government sucks, mate. I tell you. No. Hey, Aussie Jones, there you go. Not saying I'm a smarty, just saying. Okay. When did you? Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't notice you were stinking there. Yeah. Look, I'd wish I knew something about Bitcoin and stuff like that. I used to a long time ago. I bought some currency and stuff like that and traded a little bit of currency. I made a little bit of money out of it, then it turned to shit, so I stopped. So it's like I bought some shares and I made a little bit of money out of that. Then I lost some money, so I stopped. So I've had a few goes at stuff, but I suppose you got to do it on a bigger scale and be in for the long term. Whereas I was sort of just dabbling and I was ahead in one of them. It's the worst Australian government ever in my lifetime. Yeah, Stephen Funsley. Yeah, buy silver or gold. Really? Okay. Yeah. Well, guys, a lot of people saying, "Oh, why don't you go home? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? You're just a bludger and blah blah blah." Guys, I haven't got a home anymore. I sold everything to come here because, mate, I pay life here is so cheap and it's a lot better. But if you don't have to go through this crap, I've only got 6 months to go and then I can sort my stuff out, starting up another little business. Already got something in mind, and whatever, whether I get my, whatever scenario plays out in my life, I can move ahead. But if I go back to Australia, what have I got? Nothing. My rent's going to cost me what? I can't afford to buy a house anymore over there. It's just crazy. Then if we get another pandemic, my God, what's going to happen then? Yeah, I wish. Yeah, look, if you're able to keep your property and come over here, well, you're laughing. And that's the way to go. Rent your stuff out, get a big income. The only thing, the government will steal half your rent money, and your capital gains and all that. But at least you'll have a better life over here. Life's a lot more free and all that. You don't get framed for something. Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, so when you're living over here, if anybody's coming over here to live, not everything's cheaper. There are really expensive places and stuff like that. But if you shop around, what I seem to have noticed lately, I've seen some of the same sort of places, and I've seen for nearly double the price of others. And I don't think they're really in that much a better area. Like I know this guy paid 17 million for a house, 17 million baht, and then I've seen another guy just up the road, a bit further out, right? He paid 8 million, and I reckon the 8 million house was better than the 17 million house, and a better area too. Yeah, Mike has great info on businesses growing in Thailand. Yeah, look, the stuff I've read lately, Thailand's not in a great state at the moment, from what I can gather, but they're the articles that I've read. Yeah, 450 a week. Yeah, my condo that I live in, the full rent, not just my half, is what, 5,000 baht. It's about $220 a month. So compare that to $450 a week. That's crazy. I was renting the place before I came here, the townhouse, and I was renting that, and it was it was $500 a week for a 2-bedroom townhouse. So it's certainly a big difference in pricing. Food and that in some things is, like you can get food cheap here, but you can also pay big money for food. Like food can be expensive. It just depends what you get, Having said that, I bought a burger the other day. It was really good for 80 baht, just up the road. Try Bonnie, 900 per week. Yeah, my brother had I think in Bronte, a little studio apartment. It was tiny, but it did overlook the beach on the veranda, and I think it was $900 a week. Crazy. Jedi, I don't know. If you had a retirement pension, I really, mate, I don't know. That's another hurdle I might have to overcome, because apparently they say that if you're over here, you have to be in Australia for 2 years before you can get a pension. That's another thing. So, yeah, who knows? Like, I'm just either going to have to get this little business to kick off as soon as I can, and hopefully it pays. If not, I have to go back to Australia and do something else. Yeah, look, you can live cheap here. Look, I done a video in Patong, and you needed like 55,000 to lead a sort of pretty okay life, but I reckon you live heaps cheaper. You can probably do it for half of that over here. Yeah. When you know what shit hits the fan, might happen, but you know what, guys? Like, not everybody's in the same situation. I wish I had just had a job and got super and blah blah blah, but I was self-employed for most of my life, and it was better off me not having super and spending my money other ways to make money and stuff like that. Like, in hindsight, maybe I should have put some away, but my money was worth more to me, doing other things with it than doing that. But then when things turn to crap, like COVID comes, or you have a recession, or you have a problem, then you're in big trouble. Whereas super, it's a bit different. Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. Hey, Stephen, never ever any permanent status here. That look, I don't know. Yeah, it's a problem. I just done a check-in the other day. I check in every 3 months on my retirement visa. I'm starting to think, is it really worth it here? Okay, it's cheap and there's some good things in that, but I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I was talking, actually, to a German fella here, and he's got a massage business in Germany. He's got 20 Thai girls working for him, and he's making a fortune. And I was talking to Patty last night, and I said, look, if I can't fire up a business that works, did she want to come back to Australia and maybe we start up a massage shop, not a happy ending shop, just a normal massage shop in Australia, because they earn good money in a good shop. But it's only thoughts, just playing with the ideas. So yeah, who knows what's going to become here, guys? I really don't know. Australia's changed, yeah. Thailand hands down. Well, that's what I sort of thought. That's why I come here. 6-16 to the Cowboys. Okay. Okay, for those Aussies stuck at home, you need to understand Chapter 13. Income tax is voluntary, and you are renewing yearly contracts every time you put in your tax return. Is that right? Wow. Archie, 7. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Good job. Thanks, man. Anybody that's put their hand out and done with these super likes and that, guys, just be aware that YouTube gets some of the money with them. You're probably better off buying coffees and stuff. There's links in the description if you want to donate, guys. Anyway, everything's appreciated. Thanks, guys. Good money in a massage shop in Australia, as I have one. Stephen, really? What state are you in, Stephen? There's a link for you, yeah. So, Stephen, what state are you in? Income has never been classified. Have you considered? Well, yes, I have, right, but not right now because I need to make some money. With the business I had set up, right, it was already generating between 100,000 and 200,000 a month profit. Just I didn't get any of it. Yeah. Have you ever considered moving further into the country? Blah blah. Plenty of retired foreigners in there. Yeah, a lot of people disappear into the country and that, but I don't know if it's for me. I've been there a few times, and I felt really isolated. Nobody speaks English, and you're alone, and yeah, it's a bit of a hard call. Yeah, regulations and stuff, and they try and know you before you pay as you go, and then if you like when I had my business right in Sydney, I started this business and it was going good. We made good profit, made good money, right? And anyway, so my accountant says, "Oh yeah, blah, you're going great guns." Okay, so have you got such and such? I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, I need this. You got to pay your tax up front." I said, "How do I pay my tax up front when I haven't even made the money yet?" He goes, "But we forecast you're going to make growth by this much." And this guy was a shit accountant, let me tell you. So so that's what I was dealing with, and he was causing me all kinds of stress. And I'm thinking, how in the hell am I going to pay tax up front? Anyway, so next thing you know, I got onto my mate, and he's doing some real bodgy stuff and buying his milk from the service station, his cigarettes and petrol and God knows what. And thanks, Improved the 86. I'm going to check that out. Anyway, so he's buying his cigarettes and his milk and all that and his fuel from one service station. And as it turned out, I went and seen his accountant. He was a legend, mate. He was an Indian guy, but a dead set, knew how to rort the system and what have you. I don't know about rort the system, but knew how to play the system. He was brilliant. So, it's computers. I think I'm too old to do. Well, I work on computers now, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm too old. I'm 59 years old, 60 years old. It's a bit late. How's it going, Parmano? Good to see you back on the live stream again. Cheers, buddy. How are you, Junior? Peter Ward, in the UK, if you're out on the country for more than 6 months, you have to wait 6 months before you get a treatment. What about Oz? They just make you wait 26 weeks where you've got no money, mate. I think that's all. Accountants don't actually understand the tax laws. Yeah, they have been conditioned by the government. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Stephen Funds, though, I've had. Yeah, that's it. Everything's on card. There's no cash anymore. That's a problem. Ask the accountant to read Chapter 13. Okay. Never too old, Tim. Never too old for the blue pill. Oh, man, I can't take the blue pill. I can take yellow pill. Yeah. If you ever had a stomach ulcer, mate, you can't take a blue pill. Give you ulcer bleeds. Take the yellow one, the Cialis, mate. Take them Once every couple of weeks, you're good to go. Yeah, how many people got on? We've got 78 people on, wow. Good. Jason Reed with Oz. Any benefits can you leave for 4 weeks? Okay, is that right? So in Oz, you can leave for 4 weeks, and after money is cut off, after 6 months, you must reapply. Okay. Chapter 13 states incorrect tax is voluntary. Plainly written. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Wow. Okay, so that's that. Big fella. Hello. Hey guys, I've gone down a shirt size already. That's why I'm not wearing Aussie. What's it? Kiwi wombat bars. It's like a dress on me already. I haven't stood on the scales. I did, but the batteries are flat. So yeah. So guys, you know about the deals I got here. If you come to Wombat Kiwi Bar, I'm pretty sure they're still on. Yeah, thanks, Brad. You got the deals. You buy like a 500 baht, a $20 feed, and you get like a $15 t-shirt. You know, so that's pretty good. Aussie Jones, you said it. Looking fit, yeah. Wish I was feeling fit, guys. But I am sort of doing good. Hey, cooker. Thanks, Archie. I'm looking better. I'm actually, I've slimmed down a bit in the face. I'm not so fat. Yeah, my shirt's a bit. Yeah. Keep it up. Thanks, guys. You know what? The reality is if I just eat the same shit I eat, I lose weight if I don't drink. If I drink, I just fat. If I don't drink, I'm not fat. Yeah, they do make a good steak. I tell you what, they make it really good is a good pork chop. The gravy's here. I'm not really into mashed potatoes, so I don't know about that, but the gravy's really good. Yeah, so they're good. Yeah, same. Like Patty said. Anybody seen my Vihan Sane video? They want to know that it's a museum come temple. It's awesome, and there's a big Buddha in there. Yeah, big Buddha in there, and I just stood next to it and said same. Yeah, that's what it was about. Yeah, you got to get 2 years. Also, if we respect, yeah. Aussie Jones, no more 500 per week rent in Oz, more like 790. Yeah, that's terrible, isn't it? So how do you live? 7. Yeah, Stephen, bangers and mash here are good. I know my mate Tommy from Australia, from Western Australia, truck driver. He loves them. Pretty sure it's him. I'm not a real bangers and mash person, guys. I like a nice steak and that, but just don't like really. I like baked potatoes and that. I just don't like mashed potato. In the West, you come home and there's no girl to greet you, Aussie Jones. Yeah, but you know what? I don't know about that. Mate, what I found in Australia, being older, in the last years that I was there, it wasn't hard to get dates and get girls and that, mate. But it was hard to get people without really bad baggage and problems and God knows what. Like you come home and mate, you just want to neck yourself after speaking to them for half an hour. Anybody else feel like that being single and in a sort of older age, in their 50s or whatever? Just I feel the difference between here and there. Okay, they're not as judgmental. Okay, there's a lot of them are just after money here, but they're not all like that. But even the ones that aren't after money, they're like, Paddy can't be after money. Look at me, and I'm no oil painting. Yeah, Western women have baggage full stuff. I wouldn't say all of them, but yeah, a lot of them do. If you had a girl in Oz, you wouldn't be living. Guys, I had girls in Australia. Yeah. Guys, I wasn't always as fat as I am now either. So I did look a bit better than I do now. Passport fee goes up for renewal next, and plus the Embassy UK. An extra $140 fee. Wow. Yeah, dating over 40 is a nightmare. You know what I used to do, guys? I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I used to live around the corner from the coffee club at the river at Penrith, and so I used to find out what they were wearing and get on a dating site, and then I'd meet them, and I'd go and find out what they were wearing, and I'd just walk past looking like I wasn't really looking. And if I spotted them and if they looked like they were 10 or 20 years older or 100 pounds heavier than their photo, there's no way I'd go in. I wouldn't turn up, so that's a bit slack, I know. At least, yeah. Well, you know what? My little brother, right? He's a real good-looking young fella, real good-looking. He's a lot younger than me. He's 43, I think. And, mate, carries himself well, nice cars, doing well in life and all that. And, mate, he's got a girlfriend at the moment, but I tell you, God, he's had some problems. Yeah. They don't age like Asians. Asians age well. Yeah. And I found in the end, the ones I liked were the worst. Like I had one that I sort of was pretty taken by. I wouldn't say I was in love with her, but like for me, that's a lot. I sort of. Anyway, she seemed great, but she was a nightmare, mate. Oh God, she was a nightmare. What I saw in her, I don't know. Well, look, I've got a girlfriend over here, and she's lovely. And, I haven't got any money to speak of, guys, at the moment. Like, we're getting by pretty much week to week. And I don't pay her anything. I just, I don't pay her anything. I help her around the house and stuff. And, and whatever. Yeah, you're a lucky man, Brad, because you got a good lady, but you've been with her forever. Yeah, that'd be good. You're going to have a visitor, Brad. Archie, I've been trying online dating for filters are killing me. Yeah, so dishonest. Yeah. Well, guys, you know what? I used to get these photos and people would say, they whatever, and you see their pictures and stuff like that. And you turn up, and they didn't even look like the same person. It looked like the picture was taken when they're 18 and they're now 40. You know what I mean? Crazy. Jason Reed, the next. Yeah. Look, how often do you get that? The ex is a nightmare. They got baggage and God knows what. After the strangers. Yeah, Stephen. Yeah. Look, if you you know what? I screwed up. I had a great Thai girlfriend. My first Thai girlfriend was fantastic. She came to Australia with me. She was lovely, but she went over to see her family and got locked out through COVID, and I ended it. Stupid me. I should have waited for her. Yeah, Patty is awesome, Brad. She's a good. She's a good girl. She's got a good heart. She's very religious, but she's not Buddhist. She's Christian. And she's telling me that I've got to look at God. He will save me. I told her I got a smack in the head last night because of what I said to you, Brad. I said, I do look at God all the time. I say, oh, God all the time. And, she smacked me across her head. 6 inches, 6 pack, 6-figure salary, and 6,000 horsepower. Yeah, you're exactly right, Fairlight. Jedi, you just bought me 5 beers. Thank you, mate. I really, really appreciate it. Turn that into 10 soft drinks. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, guys. Like that's a huge help. It really is. It's a really big help. Thank you so much. Guys, remember, if you're interested in seeing the real deal and some real issues and what I'm really going through, it's on Patreon. I can't put it on YouTube because people just troll me, guys. But it's fair income, and I'm going to tee up and collaborate with some other people, I think, and talk about some real stuff on here, and but on Patreon. Now, I've just made about 14 videos, and they're just basically chats that tell you what's going on and what the real deal is, and there's still a lot to go. My just got to remember my Patreon channel's only at the start, but even though it's got about 230 videos on it already. Everything's categorized. Most of the stuff's got tags on it, so if you want to look for something like Phuket or Patong or beaches or whatever, it's got all that kind of stuff on it as well. What's the difference between a mouse trap and a wedding ring? I don't know. That's a worry that I don't know, hey? I don't know. What's the answer? Come on, 86. What's the answer? You can't drop a question like that and not tell us the answer. They're the same thing. Okay. Really? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you meet guys. I'm going to do some videos about some bar stuff and that. If anybody's seen Trevor the other day, he looked pretty bummed out about drinking and that all the time. And I was thinking about what he was saying, and it is, mate. It's a trap. It's like that Elvis song, "Caught in a Trap." Because what happens, you come over here and most of the stuff is in the bars. So you come and you meet your friends and your mates and all that, and they're all at bars. So the culture is drinking. And some people, mate, there are bars from bloody 9 o'clock in the morning, So it is a bit of a trap. So you got to be really sort of careful. That's one thing I'll say about the Wombat and Kiwi bar. This is more like it is a bar, but it's more like a cafe and it's not like a place where you come to get smashed. You come here to talk to your mates and have a good time, and people will be drinking coffee or orange juice or Coke or beer or whatever they like, but it's not a full-on alcohol trap, you know what I mean? So, but you do have to watch it, guys, and that's why I have to watch it too, because when I was hanging out with a certain person that came over here for a while, I was just drinking way too much, and it wasn't doing me any good, and when I drink, it just makes me fatter, and when I don't drink, I lose weight, so it's good. How are the roadworks outside going? They're still going. I think they're going all right. Look, they don't seem to take too long with what they do here. There's a big job. So they've done a lot of stuff on Second Road, and they didn't seem to take that long. Like, it's still going on, but they seem to get a bit done, guys. One thing I noticed about getting work done here is that things can happen really quick. Like when you build a bar, it can happen really quick. Okay. Yeah, I had a person message me and said, how would I meet a girl in Thailand if I don't want to meet a bar girl? So you know what I said? I said, come here. Yeah, I said, come here. But, being serious, I don't know. You got to look at the stats. Hang on, what are you talking about? Real space, thank God I don't drink or eat meat. Okay, yeah, all right. Okay, gotcha. Other road. Okay, so I got that. Stephen Funslow talking about Thai F1 along the beach road. Hang on, I can't see that. Guys, Stephen, what does that mean? Talking about Thai F1 along the beach road, jumped in. Oh, I'd like to, really? As in the Thai Formula One? Wow, wouldn't that be something? Big straight. And mate, they never have it here. There'll be guys on motor scooters riding the wrong way up the road while they're racing. It's serious. And down between they had the F1 here down between Boone Conchana or Wadboon and Triabrook Roads, which are two roads that lead onto the beach. Right, they'd have mate, you can have 300 Thai blokes, partying on the beach every night. Okay, wow. Do you know where? I wouldn't mind having a look at that. That'd be awesome. Where did you see that? They have put a bid in, yeah? Okay. You read that too, Brad? Yeah, well, it'd be good. Like, they got the roads, so I suppose they got the space to do it. They could go out through a bit of Narjomtian and loop back around and probably up Second Road, some big bends and that. Past the Tiger Park. Yeah, it'd be good. Anybody see that video I done in Ban Sang and lots of monkeys or something I've called it, some stupid name. It's 16-6. Okay, the Cowboys won. They have their Thai Grand Prix down at Ban Sang, whatever it is. And they don't have F1 style cars, but they have like Lamborghinis and sports cars, and they have D-Max trucks and all that kind of stuff. It's really good racing. But they resurfaced the track, and Chad from CB Media, the car guy that's around here, was telling me that it's an absolute nightmare. Cars are crashing everywhere. So yeah, Pattaya is putting in for a bid for the F1. Wow, that'd be interesting. Yeah, they already have it, but don't they? At Buriram. G'day, Greg. Hey Mal, how you going? I'm a bit late. You here? Okay, I'm the one that sites near Rayong, yeah. The others is BKK itself, okay. Wilbur Wilson, 3 sides, Bangkok, Jumtian, and Utah. Okay, Utapao. That's where the other airport is, right? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, there's plenty of places to do it. It'd be good for travel influx for local economy if it happened, yeah. Bars, clubs, hotels, restaurants would be, big sugar hit, yeah. Exactly. That's pretty good, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Steve Philly's baby. Yeah, no, that'd be really good here. You know what the problem is here, guys? For me, everybody who comes here, they get blown away. They go down, especially when the walking street had all the lights across the top of the road rather than on the sides. They moved them all out of the way now. But when you come here the first couple of times and whatever, and you go down Soy 6 and Soy Cow when it's pumping, man, there's nothing like it. But now, once you live here and you've seen it all, it's just, just the same old, same old. It's like having to drive 1.5 kilometres up the shops where I used to live. Yeah. Yeah, Tour de France. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Tour de Pattaya. Yeah, I see a few cyclists around here, but look, it's safer on a motorbike than it is on a bicycle. But you see a lot of people riding up the beach on the bikes. Yeah. Anybody watch my video about riding bikes? The reason I made that video the other day, I thought it was pretty important. Did I hear about killing of a bar by a bar manager? Wow, killing of a bar manager by a bartender? No, I didn't. Wow. Yeah, guys. Anyway, so I made this video, and the reason I made it was because I'm a pretty experienced rider, and I take most things into account. I don't do anything too crazy around here. Now, if I get on a big bike on the open roads, mate, I'll go like, cut. But around here, it's just cruising around because that's all you can do because it's just too dangerous. There's cars pulling out from everywhere and whatever, so you just take your time. But over the last, week or so, I'd nearly been taken out about 4 times, and about 3 of them were by drunk drivers. And, Yeah, thanks, Mel. And about three of them were drunk drivers. It was really, a real shock to me, because I thought, I have the odd near miss, but not really. You know what I mean? Like if you expect what they're going to do, it's less likely to happen to you, right? But me, I expect what they'd like to do, and I still nearly got taken out. So I saw you went down the route towards Banana Beach. That was one of my favourite rides. I don't know. Banana Beach, where's that? Okay, killing time. In the LK Metro, and police doing a big bar crackdown. Okay. Okay, Brad. Yeah, mate, that was a great video. Too many tourists come to Thailand and jump on scooters. Well, that's what I'm trying to, you guys, if you're not experienced rider, don't do it. Just get a bloody tuk-tuk, a taxi, Bolt taxis, $100, $4 for a taxi in the Pattaya. When it's busy, $6, and you're going to come back with your life, mate. I'm not real keen on these motorbike taxis. A lot of people do it, but yeah. Who's that? Tim, yeah. Driving with a fat dude on the front and a fat dude on the back. Poor scooter, mate. That's why I've got a big scooter, Tim. Short, fat dude riding them, and a 6'4" big guy on the back. It handled it all right. But yeah, look, I really advise if you're not really experienced in Thailand, or don't do it, guys. I grew up on a farm and have had motorcycles all my life, but riding around Pattaya, I do take much extra care. Yeah. Well, you got to do that. Yeah, real space. Utapo is a fine airport, easy to get to Pat's. Is that how you say it? Yeah. Okay. I've been out that way, but I've never seen the airport. Okay, no, I agree. Yes. The car, it wasn't mine, guys. It wasn't mine. I haven't had a car since I've been here. I really don't. Smash the likes, guys. Yeah, good on you. If you hit the likes, guys, you'll do me a huge favour. That'd be good. Guys, I'm not real keen on driving cars around here. If I go for a big trip, sure, like go to Rayong or something like that or whatever. No, mate, I'm not making anything from YouTube, and I'm struggling big time. Move up. Watch Wally. Are you making enough from your YouTube now that you can move out of that basic? No, mate. My YouTube pays bugger all, buddy. Absolutely bugger all. Kiwi Mikazi. Hi to Chat and Wombat and Kiwi all in. You ever own an Aussie V8, Greg? Yes, I have. Guys, before things turned to shit, I had a really, really nice 2018 10-speed Mustang V8. It was grey. It had massive wheels on it, alloys, grey with silver stripes up it. It was Miss World. Yeah. Yeah, Phuket, Phuket's bad, guys, and I'll tell you why. Phuket, the loop gets really, really busy when it's tourist time, right? There's a couple of things. Now, I don't know what's to go with Indian people, but walking on the road, it's a big problem. Okay? They walk on the road, and you can come around a slight bend, and they're just covered across the middle of the road. I've seen them get taken out a lot. People ride stupid. There's a lot of Russians that don't ride the best there. And just out north of Phuket, there's is it north of Phuket or south of Phuket? South of Phuket, towards I think it is towards Kamala and that. There's twisty roads, and they're really good if you're sensible. But what happens is the van drivers and the tuk-tuk drivers straight line the corners, so they come across. So you're going around the bends like this, and they just straight line them. And if you're in their way, you're in trouble. So very, very dangerous. And the stats were out like a couple of years ago even. They were talking about, when I first come back, they were talking about the amount of people dying on Phuket roads was crazy. Yeah, look, Brad, yeah, you've had a license for that long. Well, mate, I rode from, as you know, I've ridden from Patong to here, through Bangkok. I rode from here to Hua Hin and stuff like that. And, mate, you just got to be sensible. Now, I never had any incidents or whatever, but I was taking it easy. It's hot and it's horrible. It's really, really bad. Yeah, easy. Did you say a 10-speed Mustang? No, not with flames. No, I had one with stripes. It was grey with silver stripes. Yeah. Mine was lowered, 10-speed, 5-litre. Very quick car. Had plenty of mods done to it. Yeah, they do. Stephen, straight line corners, no blinkers. Yeah, Holden Brom, great car. Friggin' pretty much the original Holden Statesman, I would say, the Holden Brom. Anybody Ford Landau? Guys, I never had a Landau, but I had a Ford Coupe, so I had two of them. The same rear end as the Landau. They just didn't have the Town and Country LTD front on them. But I had two Ford Coupes, and they're both V8s. And one with a 302 and one with a 351 in it. Yeah, great. Great, the old Aussie V8s. But petrol wasn't much back then. But, man, it used to cost me a lot back then, so they were thirsty. Mick Swagger, I'm going to Thailand this week. Fantastic, mate. Kiwi, Mick Oz, you know what? I used to buy and sell cars for a while, and I come from an auction background, and I actually had a Leyland P76 Target Flora V8. And they're the ones that you can put a 44-gallon drum in the boot. And a bale of hay. There you go. Yeah. Never got it off the ground. I had an SLR 5000, and man, it was a handful in the wet. Yeah. You know what? I've got a friend who's got an L34 SLR 5000 now, and he used to say to me, he used to work for this guy, and he'd say, Greg, this is going to be worth a lot of money one day, and I bet you the thing's probably worth $500,000 now. It was yellow and black with the bolt-on flares and the drop tank, and man, and it was in beautiful condition, and he still got it as far as I know. And it might be worth $1 million. Who knows? Something like a GDHO or whatever. Yeah, flip roof. Kiwi, Braz. Yes, my next door neighbour had a VH SLE Commodore 308, two-tone silver and blue. Yeah, it was a nice car. I had the next one, Brad. I had the Calais 5-litre with the digital dashboard. And it was a piece of shit. Absolute piece of junk. It had no power. The dash used to play up. The seats and trim used to fall apart. Yeah, the A9X is an awesome car. I used to have a mate who used to have a fake one, and I also had a mate who had a fake Hoey. The Hoey was only a 200 cubic inch straight six, and the A9X was just a 3300 or 202. But they both looked like the original things. They just didn't sound like them or go like them. But you know what? When you're kids, you just make the best of what you got. Mate, I had some shitbox cars, let me tell you, when I was young. And because I come from an auction, right, one of the cars I come across was a Shelby Mustang GT390, green convertible. Absolute piece of shit. It ran, but it had a knock in the engine and blah, blah, blah. And I bought it for nothing, and I kept it, and my stepfather was at me to get rid of it because it's taking up room. So I got rid of it, and it was a VK, the Calais. Yeah, and the stepfather, oh no, it might have been a VL. I can't remember. Yeah, anyway, and he got rid of me. I got rid of it, and I sold it, and I made a profit on it. But, mate, if that was done, well, even in unrestored state, probably with $100,000. Yeah. Wow. 800 horsepower Chevy. Wow. Yeah. My brother's got guys at the moment, my brother's got a 17 Mustang. It's a nice white colour. It's not the standard white. Yeah. VK's 84, 85, yeah. The VL's 86, 87, up to 88 when the VN come in. Yeah. And he's got a 17 Mustang, 6-speed auto. He's got a 3-litre Whipple turbo supercharger on it. I think he's got a fuel system done on it, injectors, and it's a monster. It puts out, it's a 9-second car, guys. I think it puts out, I don't know, nearly 1,000 horsepower or something like that. It's a beast. Yeah. Okay, Jason Reed. If you're a Chrysler man, I had right? And I didn't have it for long because, like I said, when I was young, I used to buy and sell cars because my family actually had an auction in Kingswood. And I had a car called a Chrysler by Chrysler, and it was a two-door, like a long 1972, 73 Valiant, I think the year model was, column automatic, with 360, a 360 V8 in it, and it used to go like the clappers, and it was a really, really big, comfortable car. Yeah. Better than the crappy Teslas they have dropped in the price. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I know that the Teslas go good in the drag race, and had a Valiant VC 69 wagon. Wow. Great surfing wagon. Oh, okay. Killing time. I tell you, a mate of mine, he owns a bike shop in Penrith, in where I'm from, and he built up a fake VK Brocky, blue one, the blue whatever it is, and they normally got a 4.9 V8 and all that in, but a pretty expensive thing, and he sold it for, I don't know, I think he sold it for 69 grand, and it was an imitation. Yeah. Oh, mate, I wouldn't know how much it would cost in Soy 6. I had a look at one they wanted $2 million for. It was a bit out of my price range. I didn't want to spend that much. BC Valiant. Yeah. Stephen, my family, where we lived on a farm for a while, and we had a Dodge truck, and it had a 215 slant Valiant motor, and it was good. Yeah, okay, Jason, really? Did your Valiant used to have that little light on the bonnet that come on when you put your foot down too hard? Killing time, Penrith, and used to be a member of Panthers. All right, well, Killing time, do you know where the old bus depot used to be, or Sinclair Ford? I used to work at Sinclair Ford for a while and live across the road from the old bus depot. My first car was a 1.8 Ford Escort panel van. Wow. I had a little 138 2250 Tirana 6-cylinder, 3-speed auto, 4-door, an old man's version. And my mate Sammy, he had a 2-litre Escort panel van, and he had a 2-litre Escort panel van, and I used to shit on my Tirana. Tim, Daihatsu Charade, 0.9-litre 3-cylinder beast. Is that the 2-seater? Because I had one of them in Cairns. I lived in Cairns for a year, and I had they're 2-stroke, aren't they? Yeah. Is it profitable to run? Look, guys, well, I never made a Zach out of my bar, guys, but there's a story behind that. But if run properly, it would be profitable if you'd done something different to everybody else. Like this place is Steve's, this would be an absolute gold mine. My place would have been good, but some guys do it right, some people do it wrong, yeah? Okay, Lance Motors, Henry Street. I remember that, yeah, Tim. Yeah, I pulled the chicks one in the charade. Yeah. If it says the same charade as mine, a little 3-door hatch thing with 2 front seats and vinyl floor, 5-speed manual, it was all right. Yeah, they're little pocket rockets, those Golfs and all that. When I had my Mustang, I took it up drag racing. When I had supercharged one, I was drag racing, and prior to that, and I raced an Audi RS3, and mate, I didn't even see which way he went. He was that fast. He backed off half track and still ran 10-point-something seconds. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I had done to it, but my God, talk about go. Yeah, you 6'3", in the smallest car in existence. Yeah. Did you have a sunroof, Tim? Because you would have needed one. Yeah. Good old days of cars in Sydney, the old days, huh? Good old V8s. Guys, I love the cars in the day, but I'm a bike man. I love my bikes. Yeah, I'll stick with the bikes. That's one thing I struggle with here is it's hot. And although I don't mind traveling around on my scooter, it's not the same. You know, I used to be out on the weekends on a 1400cc Kawasaki that used to rip your head off. You know, it's a unbelievable sort of sensation and fantastic handling and amazing. I was always the everybody went for Suzuki Hayabusas, so I'd go for the ZXR 1400. Yeah, that's interesting. Hey guys, everybody's into the cars. Brave fart. Okay. Well, I don't know about. I know BMW 650. I think that's a convertible, big car. I raced a few SRT 300s with my Mustang. Tigers versus Roosters just kicking off. I'll talk to you in a bit, brother. Okay, no problem. See you, Brad. Yeah, well, that's what I used to do, Jason. I used to buy and sell cars and what have you. My brother still does it, like a bit. But when I was young, I used to buy and sell a few cars and what have you, and keep some. And you're a Bussa man, Jim. Yeah, well, I was a ZX14R man. So we're rivals. You drove a Ford, I drove a Hold, and vice versa. Yeah, the Tigers currently doing 81 NIF. Really, Exa Turbo. Wow, that's a blast from the past. Yes, killing time. You know what? Right, the Red Cow pub. I've drank there. Wasn't my hangout. I never really was a pub person, but I used to go to Peachtree a bit. But yeah, drank at the Red Cow. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, import duty is insane over here. When you see people driving Auckland, Sydney, Aussie, best bike, BMW R1250 GSA, triple black colour. Mate, you know what? If I go back to Australia and get back into bikes, I'm hoping to get my next bike will be an R1300 GSA. The last bike I got off, it's pretty hard to explain compared to that, but it's a Ninja 1000 SX. And the reason I went with that, because prior to that, I had a Super Duke 1290 GT. And it was a beast, but it got really unreliable at about 45,000 kilometres. So I didn't go down the BMW road. I looked at a BMW RS 1250 sports tourer, and I nearly bought it. I come this close to buying one, but I didn't buy it because of the trouble that I had with the KTM, and I couldn't justify spending that much money on the bike when I could buy the Quacker for 20,000 with panniers and what have you. And it turned out to be a really, really good bike because it was a reincarnation of a bike that had been around for a long time. So they'd ironed the bugs out. It was really good. Remember the thumbs up, people. Yeah, guys. Blackbird, man. Yeah, well, they were a great old bike. Blackbirds. Who's got one of them? Lyle. If he's online, Lyle. Lyle's got a Blackbird in Melbourne now. Yeah, my brother had a Blackbird. Yeah, Blackbirds are wicked bikes. They were the king before the Hayabusa. Jim Collis, Bells Liner Road and Putty Road. Favoured by, yeah, I rode them all the time, Jim. Putty Road, go out to do the loop out through, go out to Spencer and out through there and come back around through Wollombi and down Putty Road. Yeah, they got speed traps. So they always have had, guys. If you, mate, I just used to sit 10 Ks over on the straights and they'd be hiding, they'd ignore you. They just have a bit of fun in the twisties, mate. Honda Grom, yeah. Honda Grom, yeah. You think? I don't think so. A friend of mine's got one. SNR Pro Corine Dyno Tune Hayabusa was who? Jim, I know. That's Jamie Benzina. He tuned up a lot of my bikes. I'm actually mates with Jamie, or only through the bike shop, but yeah, I know Jamie well. And mate, he's a dyno whiz, turbo whiz too. He had a Hayabusa that used to run, I think 6.9. 200 miles an hour or something. Yeah. You mentioned that if you get back to Australia, Yeah, well, I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going to happen. If I look, it just depends how everything plays out. You know, there's just another spanner that's been thrown into the works, and I've got to deal with that. And yeah, Jamie is a great guy. He went through a bit of a cancer scare not that long ago. You know that, and he's okay now. But I think, but yeah, he went for a cancer scare. Yeah, it just depends how things play out, guys. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, like I've never seen this happening, and look, I just got notified about something today that worries me a lot, and I can't talk about it. But over here, things are different, you know. And you remember, they're not always on your side over here, you know. Like, and yeah. Anyway, I can't sort of get into it, guys. It's another thing. But like, guys, remember I got my Patreon channel if you're interested. Yeah. If you're interested, there's a link down below. You just copy the link and paste it in in your browser, and it'll come up and it'll show you my page. You know, if you want to have a look, it will cost you guys, but you don't have to stay in. If you don't like it, whatever, it's going to be updated all the time. I've lived in Pattaya for 18 months, guys. Yeah, so we'll jump in for 18 months. I think 18 months. Maybe a bit more. A bit more, guys. I've lived here since October 2022. So yeah, a bit more. Yeah. So look, it's a great place. Jomtien and some of the places around here. Well, that's another thing. My advice is if you can stay there, as Australia, like all the Western countries, turning the crap. Well, that's the plan. I'm hoping to get a good business and do something. Look, look, when I have a go at something, I try, I give it 100%, and I don't go into things lightly. But, you know, look, I underestimated stuff, obviously, and it cost me big time, guys. I know that, you know, but I'm fighting for it. And if, you know, by me fighting for it, you know, if I win, that there's a culture over here of what's happening. And, you know, if I beat these guys at their own game, well, it makes it better for you guys and the next guy having a go. You know what I mean? And plus, I'm not just prepared to walk away and throw my hands up at, you know, 3 million baht down the toilet. So, yeah, so you gotta have a go, guys. I didn't really, you know, plan on working this long and doing this, but things didn't pan out as I wanted them, guys. So, who knows? You know, Colonel Sanders, he didn't make KFC till he was like 56 years old or something. So, who knows what's in the pipeline? Yeah. So there you go. So what else is going on, guys? We've still got 75 people, and that's pretty good. A lady messaged me this morning, and she said, "Oh, you on today, Greg? Blah blah blah." And yeah, because I wasn't on last week, so that was pretty nice of her. Luki Maru. Well, I moved back. Can't make any money in Pattaya. Well, look, I'm sitting in a business that's making good money. Let me tell you now, it's not mine, but you know, it's another person. But there are opportunities if you do it right. Like okay, Timon's got a lot to do with it, but you know, this is a great business where I'm sitting here now. He's done a great job, got a great following, does, you know, and that's what I was wanting to do with my business, but I had things holding me back, guys, and they were out of my control, and yeah. So anyway, so what else is going on? What games they play? Yes, it's being played, guys, and you don't know, and yeah, what's going on and what can be going on can be two different things. Yeah, like one of the guys said, one of the guys was saying that book I was talking about. You know what? That book that I was, this guy sent me some stuff out of it this morning. Hey Tim, I don't know if you're still there, but did you get those quotes from that book I sent you? Yeah, it's amazing. It was about how the culture's changing over here and what's going on with certain people, and yeah. And if you've had a taste of it, you can really relate to it. So, hey, buddy. The guy just walked past, said g'day. You know, So guys, for the trolling and all that, I haven't had much trolling lately, so that's pretty good. So I'm really grateful for that. But really, having said that, I haven't really given anything to troll me about. So, it's sad, guys. I would have really liked to have got into some issues a bit closer to the heart, but you say anything here and they just kick you in the head. So, yeah. Anyway, things will work out. Let's hope so, Stephen. Mate, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've been struggling with depression lately, and that's the reason I've sort of really dropped off my alcohol and stuff like that, and the stomach ulcer. And it's not from my diet efforts. Yeah, that's exactly right. Don't give the trolls the oxygen. Yeah. So the weight coming off's not really from my diet efforts. It's basically not from not feeling good, probably not eating as much as I normally would, and then just not drinking. So, yeah. But I do feel a bit better for it. So, yeah. I've actually dropped out of the diet weight challenge because I just haven't been walking and whatever. So, but I'm going to not permanently drop out. I'm going to weigh in probably, I don't know, maybe can't tomorrow, but I can probably next week. So I'd like to get back on board with that. Only problem, Patty likes to have a few beers. She doesn't mind having a Leo or two. So, Jason, stay strong. Yeah, thanks, Jason. That's awesome. Yeah, well, Lukey Maru, mate, I'm not the person to ask, mate. I really am not. Yeah, I look, and I don't, maybe Steve from Wombat Kiwi Bar, he's got a successful business. He's probably, Aussie Jones, hey, Palmy, cost of living in the West. I don't know how people do it. Yeah, it's crazy. What I eat for daily is, it'll blow your mind, guys. Blow your mind. It really would. I got, the other day I had a bit of crappy food. It's a chicken place. It's called, I don't know what it's called even. It's a chicken place. It's like KFC. And I had 3 pieces of chicken and a Pepsi Max or whatever. It was like 78 baht. So about $2.40. And I just felt like a treat. I don't usually eat that. I usually eat a lot of barbecue chicken, not fried chicken. 12 interest rate. What's the interest rate set now in Australia? And how are the people with these maxed out mortgages paying, How do you pay a mortgage? No, Texas chicken, I quite like that, but that's not it. What's it called? It's everywhere. It's on just about every corner everywhere, this other chicken I'm talking about. But Texas chicken's good. It's they got a really spicy wrap. It's really, really good. And it's not very expensive either, Texas chicken. 4.5%. Okay, not like back in the days where there was like 17.5%. But that's the government rate, isn't it? So, yeah, 4.25. Yeah. So that'd be hurting people that, signed up at a lot lower rates than that and have got a $1 million or $2 million mortgage, yeah? Okay, 6%, yeah. So, and a lot of those people would have signed up at 3 or 4%, right? Yeah. Spicy lobster sauce, yeah. Yeah, no, that sucks, guys. Mortgage stress. That's the thing here. It's so cheap. Like I said, my rent's 5,000 baht. My electricity, because I'm home a lot, making videos and working on the computer and have the air conditioner on a lot. So that's an extra 2,000 baht, which is 80. So $80. Yeah. I always G'day, Brian. Oh, you're how you going, Brian? From South Africa. You know what? I always thought, like, when houses went through the roof, I always thought it was a false economy and that they'd have to drop at some point. Like I bought my house in Penrith for 160 grand, and when I split up with my wife, I think we sold it for like 800,000 or something, you know. And that was crazy. Like, how can the house be worth 4 times what it was worth? Like, it's absolutely, ridiculous. And by the time you pay capital gains tax and all that shit, yeah, it's credit cards. Guys, I've actually got a debt now. I haven't had a debt for how long, I don't know, for 10 years. And now, but it's like, even in the country, like out west and stuff, people are out near Campbelltown and Picton and all that now, and Gregory Hills, and $700. Wow, my electricity bill for a month, running the air conditioning 24/7, and it's an old air conditioner, guys, so it's probably thirsty, and it's 2,000 baht, $80 for a month. Yeah, that's nuts. Guys, anybody got anything they want to see in videos? I'm going to go to Koh Lan next week, maybe this week. I don't know. Next week. Yeah, maybe Friday. Yeah. Seriously, who would vote Albo in? Mate, he's the closest thing to a fucking Muppet. Yeah. With him and Shorten and... Oh. Is Shorten still hanging on? Are there many? Look, there's not many Indians in Jomtien, guys. You see the odd one, but not many. In Pattaya, when you drive into South Pattaya, coming down from Jomtien, mate, the whole south end of it, it's full of them. There's Indian restaurants everywhere, Indians everywhere. Upper air near that that computer supermarket place there, there's Indians everywhere there. So they just seem to congregate around that part. Up near Walking Street, there's stacks of them. Yeah. Yeah, look, either way, they've got it really, really wrong because it's costing, Australia's so expensive, yeah? Yeah, I don't know. I was talking to my lawyer about, he's telling me that, when we get through this, that he'll reckons he can find someone that will want to go into business with me. You know what I mean? And we were talking about Indians are really smart with using other people's money and not using their own money and starting businesses and that. And so I said I'd like to have a chat with him about that because, he said, oh, yeah, they do it all the time. So he's a pretty smart guy and switched on, but yeah. Kinnery. Oh, okay. The Gentlemen's Club you're talking about? I've never been there. I've been to... I've never been there. I've been to... bye-bye. Yeah. Yeah, no, never. Sorry, never been there, guys. I've been to... Okay, I'm going to start that again. Sorry, got distracted, guys. I've never been to Kinnery. I've been to Cat Flaps, and when I was there was only big girls there. Apparently a German cycling team come through and taken all the good ones. So that was that. We have 3 in Jomtien, all right? And I'll rate them out of, I reckon the best one would be Passions, right? It's full of freelancers and it goes off on Fridays and whatever, but it's a good place to go and drink, and the girls play nude pool and all that kind of stuff. So if you're into that kind of thing and there's a bit of a show and stuff going on, and that's good. Then there's another one called, we call it, we disguise the name of it in Wombat because there's often a lot of ladies around. We call it the Cool Room, and it's called Seahorse, and it's a gentleman's club. It's got rooms upstairs and same thing, but it's a lot more discreet. The girls wear different uniforms every day, so they might be air hostesses one day and schoolgirls the next, and in lingerie the next, and whatever. And it's very, very discreet, and they're very well mannered. So that's good. But you can take the girls upstairs and whatever. And then there's another one called Kit Kat Club or Kit Kat Bar or whatever it is, and it's they're full on that place. So they, you know, I'll buy me five vodka shots and I'll get nude. I'll do this. I'll do that. And they're all over you. And they just hammer you for money. Yeah. Yeah. But the Seahorse is a really good place. The guy that owns it, he's a really nice guy. English guy. Yeah. So it's a Seahorse is good. We call it the cool room because it's nice and it's air conditioned. And on a really, really hot day, go there for a beer if you want to get out of the heat. And yeah, it's good. So they're the three in here. There's also what is there? There's Viper Go-Go. That's where I broke my leg. What's the average bar fine these days? It just depends where, guys. I think around Jomtien, it's only about 300 baht. Yeah, sometimes 500 baht. But if you ask Steve about the Seahorse, yeah. If you just depends where you go. If you go into Pattaya and the younger girls, you can pay 2,000-3,000 bar fine and then 5,000 for a girl. It can cost you 8,000 for a, whatever here. But here, just depends where you go and what you do, right? I know people that have paid a lot more than they need to. Because I can tell you can get away with a 300 bar fine here. And for a long stay, you can get it for 1,000 baht. It's like the massage places here. You can sort of go and have your massage and you can get a bit of a happy ending. Maybe not vertically, whatever, but a bit of hand loving or oral or something like that for about 500 baht, about $20, and that kind of thing. But other people go in and they'll pay, these places, short time, 1 hour massage place and a massage, 1,300 baht. You don't have to do that, guys. It is negotiable. What I want to do with my Patreon, I'll have a bit more flexibility. So I'll do some walkarounds in some areas that have some things available. Now, I'd been single for a while and I'd seen these things, so that's how I know, guys. Jason, that's a hard thing to get around here, a massage with no extras. I believe there's some, but yeah, look, trying to get I know of some, but no extras, but they weren't great massages. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Yes. Yeah. So so I know a couple of massage places, but no extras, but not great massages. My girlfriend Patty, she's a massage girl. She works at a white massage place, and there's 100 girls work at this place, and it's massive. And they do Koreans and Chinese bus trips, and it's a spa and things. So they pamper these people. There's no sex or anything involved, and they charge like a fortune, I think a 2-hour session at this thing. No sex is like 1,500 baht. Here, you get a Thai massage, 200 baht, an oil massage, 300 baht, and some extras from about 500 baht onwards. You know what I mean? So, some deep tissue massage. Yeah, well, Thai massage is pretty good. If you see some old ladies along the beach, and a mix, you'll know that they do both. So, I found an old lady along Sui Welcome, and she was really good, and she gave me a great massage, right? But then she disappeared. So, that was that. Yeah. Yeah, it still has the one right across there in the corner next to the Kodak shop. Okay, anything goes across there? Yeah, I think that just depending on the young girls up to a certain age or whatever. I think even some of the older girls do whatever. But go for a walk if you're around here, guys. One of my favourite places around here for in the afternoons is Soy Welcome because they got restaurants, they got bars, they got massage girls. It's got a good environment. Yeah, so. But you can definitely have some fun. You don't have to be a deviant around here. I'm not really a deviant. I've done some stuff. I'm no angel, but I'm not a deviant either. But it is what it is. Hey Jeff, how are you? We still got 87 people on. Well, that's good, guys. Thanks so much. Remember, guys, if you can give me the thumbs up, it helps my channel and helps me big time. So give me some likes, guys. I want to know what you want to see and do, guys. At the moment, I'm a bit limited to what I can do. Well, good morning from Hull, England. Wayne's way. Hey, Wayne, how are you? Good to have you on deck. What's going on? Good day, Jeff Butter. What's going on, guys? Anything you want to know about that I can help you with? Not that I know everything, but if I do, I'll try and help. Digital nomad. Pretty difficult to find. Yeah. Just trying to... Pretty difficult to rise to the level of deviant, in Pattaya, Can I show you around the bar? Yeah, okay. Let's go for a walk. I'm on a laptop, guys, so... Okay. Hey, guys. I don't know if you can see the beach, guys, over there. Street food carts up the road. Parking along there. I'm at Kiwi Bar. Hello.
100 Club.
Yeah. 100 Club. Okay, cool. That means he's drank 100 drinks here. He's still drunk. Anybody want to say hello? Not want to say hello? Sorry, buddy. Okay. I won't point it at you if you don't want to say good day, Steve. A few people wanted to have a look around. Sorry, buddy. Okay, didn't see. Okay, guys. Okay. Then they beach resort. I don't know what that's like. Jason, what's it like wifing up a girl from a bar or saving a girl? What's the difference? Okay, well, I don't know. I'm not sure what you're talking about. If you're talking about hooking up with a bar girl, guys, sometimes it works out fine, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes bar girls are seasoned, they're players, money-making machines. Others are just, want someone to look after them and support them and have a decent life. So, you're looking at things from a number of different situations. So there is no set standard. I would say if you're looking for a wife over here, I wouldn't be going to looking for a bar girl. Now, having said that, this place they're not bar girls, guys. You can't bar find these ladies. You can't pay their bar fine and take them away to have sex. They're waitresses, and some of them are single, some of them are not. And, if you meet one of them and you like it, it's just like any other place. Jason Reed, yes, you can take the girl out of the bar, but you can't take the bar out of the girl. I tend to agree with that, especially if they've been there for a while. You could find one out in the rice fields if you could communicate with them, but you've got to remember, if they're out in the rice fields, they don't probably speak English. Maybe use your Google Translate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I got stuck in a raid in KK. Oh, really? Was that? Were you there yesterday or whenever that happened, George? So, George, tell us about the raid in LK Metro. What happened? Digital nomad investor. I totally agree. Trebs, Greg, never been to Kolan. You mentioned you are heading over there soon. Can you let me know prices and accommodation? Yeah, for sure. And general perception of the island. Cheers. Okay, well, I've been there 6 years ago, Trebs, and it's a 2-day thing. Okay, that's all you want. You stay over there, 2 days, come back. Tim, if you're on here, I don't know if you are. Tim went over there. He booked for 3 days to come back in 2. Good place to hang out for a couple of days, but that's it. But having said that, I haven't been there for 6 years, and Tim was over there a few months back. He said it was okay. They just recently had a water shortage over there. Love the Roosters, 16-0. Wow. Oh, okay, Tim, how was Kolan? Remember you went over to Kolan? I said don't go for 3 days and you come back in 2. Trebs is just asking about the same thing. How much did your hotel cost you? And what was it like? Okay, so that was because of the killing of the bar manager in an go-go. Wow. To the rice fields, yeah. Okay, a raid reminds me of that 9 media guy in Phuket that had to go to a runner back home, mixed up, okay, underage bar girls, yeah. Okay, Kaylan is nice, was there last year for election day. Okay. Jeff, if you want to know about my bar, mate, the only way you're going to find out anything is go on my Patreon channel. There's a description down below, and there's only so much I can tell you, okay? You don't want a girl from the farm either. Okay. John Davis, Kink. Was that the place that was raided? Yeah, it's okay, but yeah, very Thai style island. Yeah, it is. Better to Coast Cement. Well, I haven't been there, so that's how much was accommodation over there, Tim, for a night? Coast Cement. I'll go to Coast Cement when I've got some money to go, but at the moment, Cowboys 16, Panthers 6. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, word out the freelancers. But yeah, there's a lot of college girls that turn to sugar daddies too over here for a bit of extra money too. And I've come across, when I was doing my YouTube in Bungalow Road when I was in Phuket, guys, I used to talk to some of the girls. I buy like 2 lady drinks a night. It's about 2,000 baht a night. Okay, cool. So the hotel, guys, in Koh Lan is about 2,000 baht a night, about 80 Australian dollars a night. Okay. So I used to talk to the bar girls, and I found that they were in 3 categories. I was talking to people on my live stream about this yesterday, and there was ones that hated doing what they were doing, ones that weren't phased, and ones that were absolute money making machines. They would, just go with as many people as they had. They'd have people on the go, and they'd have multiple phones, and God knows what. And that was the main 3 categories. But yeah, I've got a friend who's writing a book about all that kind of stuff. G'day, Greg, M1. Recently stayed in Bangkok and jumped in for 6 months. Hope to be back in October. Michael, Australia. G'day, Michael, Australia. See you back, buddy. Okay, so I don't know. I really don't know. I think by accident, I met Patty at a bar, right? But she didn't work at a bar. She just was friends with the bar people, and I met her there. She went to the same bar as I did one night, and we just started talking, and she didn't like me at first. And then when I seen her the second time, we started chatting, and things went better from there. Okay, digital nomad. I found a... that's not normal if they work on Beach Road. But I had somebody I know said the same thing, He was with somebody, offered him nothing. And but I think they were playing the long game on this one. So... But having said that, they were saying they cost nothing, but it was taking her out to expensive places, buying a dinner and doing this and doing that, and so I don't think it was really for nothing, guys. So I don't know. Okay, we've got 88 people on. Guys, give me the thumbs up. I need those thumbs up. They help my channel, help me make more money. I really do. So I don't usually like asking for stuff, but yeah, I really need to try and make my channel do good. It's really, really, really hard to do stuff when you're running on a mega tight budget and what have you. Yeah, just got to get through the next 6 months, and once that's over, maybe the next 2 months, I don't know. And then it'll all be good, I hope. Okay, anybody got any questions? Anybody said anything that I haven't answered? I'll tell you what, okay, digital nomad, yeah, sometimes girls want to get off the street and whatever. Jason Reed, 96 people, yeah. Aussie Jones, them bar girls have been with a lot of punters, yeah. I don't playing that game now. Yeah, I don't blame you. What's the long game? Okay, well, the long game is, you know, they act like they don't want anything from you, and they get in, you know, really bedded in, and then you can't get rid of them. They cost you a bomb. That's the long game. Yeah. 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 So who haven't? What questions haven't I answered, guys? Jim, thank you. You're such a legend, man. Appreciate it. I will have a number of there won't be beers. I can tell you that at least for a while. Yeah. Jason Reed, you look after them for a couple of weeks before you leave, and they want you to buy them jewelry. Yeah, and they say, "Oh, you commit to be my boyfriend." Yeah, I've heard that before. I figured it was a green card scheme. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's you know. But I tell you what, when I was in doing the how much you reckon my girls cost me in beers? You're $1 million, mate. Yeah. Yeah, that's I don't know. I reckon you'd need more than that. You'd have to take up this whole panel on the side, Trebs, with your the amount of beers. Even when you come to my bar, you spend a bomb, mate, which I did appreciate at the time. Pity I didn't get any of it, but yeah. But mate, you're a valued customer and a good bloke, a fucking top bloke. Yeah, Tim, Mad TV, just put a video up about the 3-day rule and what's the Thai girlfriend will cost you. Yeah. Oh, well, I was going to do that. Okay. That's a no-brainer. Yeah, Mum, the grandmother, the buffalo. I made a video about that. Nothing is free. You are paying in some way. Yes, exactly. Jomtien, mate, Jeff, Barter. Jomtien is the place for older ladies, right? But even Bangkok, everywhere. You know what? I tell you what, there's a lot of ladies. If you're 65, there's a lot of ladies in their late 40s, 50s, and mate, they work in places, and they're just after, you know, some old gentleman to look after that's going to give them a better life, you know, better home to live in, and you know, some of them are all right, some are scammers, you know. You mean like the late 20s? Yeah. Yeah, guys, you know what? I'm sort of, you know, you can have the best looking girl in the world. If she can't talk to you or whatever, forget it. I had a friend who was fixated on a really good looking girl, and he was no oil painting, right? And she wouldn't even look at him. She was you know, I suppose you can't blame her, but she wanted she only went with really, really handsome guys, and I suppose they were rich, but he went back to that bar about 5 times, fixated on her, yeah, and she wouldn't have a bar of him. And I'll tell you what else happened to a guy I know. He wasn't a great-looking guy, but they latched onto him, right? And they acted like that. They act like they don't speak English, right? And they do. and then they sort of push them away and and act like they sort of don't know much, so that they go with the guy. They get as much money as they can for the job and try and offer as little service as they can. And because they try and make the guy feel uncomfortable, he's not really willing to push the point, so he's paying for a lady that isn't, up for the job, so to speak. Now, I'll tell you what, guys, I didn't know about this until after. Now, one of the girls who worked at my bar, right, she was lovely, right? And apparently she had people waiting for her to not be with one guy to go with another one. And a lot of the time, like later on found out that, the guys were taking her out and buying her things and doing that, and she wasn't coming to the party. They were just buying her company, so to speak. Some of the guys were different and she was okay. But, so they're not all the same guys. What if you look half your actual age? Yeah. I don't know. I don't have that problem anymore since all the stress over here. I look like an old man, like I am now. 10 years ago, I used to look bloody 25 years younger than I am. Not anymore. Yeah. Yeah, so. Yeah. Look, guys, I'm no guru or anything on this kind of stuff, but you know what? I've always had a girlfriend when I was here, and I've always been chased while I was here by somebody. I regard myself as a pretty good guy to talk to, and I think that, I'm not a sleazebag, and I'm not a caveman. I'm not one of these guys that, that's just absolutely rude and vulgar and whatever. Like, I had a guy that come to my bar, right, and he was a big fella. His name was Greg, same as me, and he come to my bar, and he goes, he says, "Can you tell me something?" And he's all shitty and whatever. And he goes, "I bought this girl a drink down the bar, and she ignored me and went away." And I'm saying, well, maybe she didn't like her, but I bought her a drink, And isn't she supposed to be friendly to me if I buy her a drink? Send up to her, mate. If she doesn't like you, right? This guy was an absolute caveman. He was just and he wanted to tell everybody about his sexual exploits and all that. And then, anyway, he ended up getting sucked in. He bought a lady a motor scooter, 40,000 baht. Like, it's only a cheap one, but he ended up buying a motor scooter, and she done the bolt on it. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing about that. I hope he's not watching because, yeah. Sorry, guys. I shouldn't be like that. It's not a very nice thing to happen, eh? But, I'm 52, but I don't like the younger girls. I don't know how much. Yeah. Look, guys, late 30s is the young as I like them. Other than that, I just think in the late 30s and mid 30s upwards, they're just better in every single way. Hey guys, just want to have a shout out and say, guys, to those people that bought me drinks today, it's fantastic, guys. Like, every little bit helps, and I really, really appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, you're lucky, Luki Maru. You're 35 and look like you're 20. Yeah. Okay. Oh, they call you improver. Mate, you must be very beautiful to improve the 86 if they call you a handsome man. Yeah, they call everybody handsome man, guy. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's a handsome man. And no ugly men in Thailand, guys. You should know that. You could have a head like a drop meat pie and you still be a handsome man, guys. Yeah. I got a mate, he's a big fellow. I won't mention his name, but he's an absolute sweetheart. He's the shyest guy in the world. And we took him down to Ban Chang, which is a pretty wild place for the ladies. And, oh, mate, never seen a guy blush so much. And the girls were all over him. And Yeah, he didn't know what to do, poor bugger. Oh, that's not your girlfriend telling you to come home. He said, no. No, she knows where I am. She'll just come here. Yeah. Any of you guys been to Ban Cheng and know what Ban Cheng is? Yeah. If you don't know, it's a little town. It's about 35 k's away from here, towards Rayong, and and it's a quiet little place, and but it's got this street full of bars. Thanks, Rob. Oi, $10. Awesome. Good on you. Thanks, mate. Let's celebrate the 5th super in a. Okay. Cool. Okay, so anyone knows about getting back to Ban Cheng? It's a little street full of bars. They're full of girls, and mate, they would be the most aggressive girls in there you've ever seen. I used to take bar tours down there. Now, the guys used to have an absolute ball. Now I'd have a busload, and all the guys would behave themselves. The girls would put up on a show and get nude and get up on the poles and that like that, and put on shows. And other times, up to the guys, they could go upstairs with the girls, and that's if they wanted. But a great variety, a good place to go if you want to see like a really, how do you put it, a friendly adult environment. It wasn't like you go down Soy 6 for the first time, you get blown off your socks, you know what I mean? But yeah, there are some great. Yeah, well, you got a lovely lady. Yeah, Mal. She's got a lovely Thai girl too. She's an absolute darling. Yeah. Yeah, Pattaya can be you know what? Pattaya can be a lonely place if you're a bit how do you put it? You know, some people like guys. The only way I can say hi to Bo. Bo. Where's Bo? I don't know. I did. Jeff Otto, thanks, Jeff. Rob. Cass. Oh, wow. The money's coming thick and fast, guys. Thanks. Thanks, guys. There's the blow. Yeah, no. I don't need that. 500 baht. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah. Well, look us up, guys. I'll have you can get me like in my descriptions of my videos now. Especially on Patreon, I'll put my email address, so you can always get me. It's an email address I always check, and so if you need anything or whatever, within reason, guys, send me a message and whatever. If I can help you, I will. So wow, yeah. So anyway, like I was saying about Ban Cheng, we used to take people down there, and they'd have the time of their lives because it's friendly. You know, the girls would be friendly and look after you. Whereas you go down Soy 6, my God, anybody been down Soy 6 or watch the videos down there, there's probably be 500 girls, no worries, at least. And, you look around and there probably wouldn't be 40 guys at the moment. It's just so, full on. When I done Song Kong video over there, and mate, we didn't even get on the street before we got drowned. And we had a great day, but yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Awesome, guys. Well, we've still got 86 people online. Wow. I was a bit worried about today's live stream because I haven't been feeling that great today, and we've got a bit of bad news today. So, thank you for great information. You're welcome, Jeff. Guys, remember, if you want information, regarding what's going on, yeah, there is only one level of Patreon at the moment. I'm treating everybody the same. Here we go. Who's this? Yeah, it's that birthday girl from yesterday. I'm bringing the missus to Pattaya. She wants her own girls to bar fine. Yeah. She'll go all right. That's fine. Yeah. Mate, you're lucky you got a missus like that. I don't know if you are lucky or not. I don't know if I want my missus to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Each their own. Guys, the reason I say that is I had a guy that I used to know. He was a bit weird, I thought. And he was always hassling his missus to do, really off the cuff things. Anyway, he convinced her to go into a three-way relationship. And, so he gets into this three-way relationship and, he's happy, He said, I've got two ladies and blah, blah, blah. Well, it only lasted for 2 weeks, mate. They both ditched him and the ladies stuck together. And they kicked him out and opened a business, and they're still together 10 years later. So it can backfire. Whey, Mal, thank you. Wow. That's a huge one. Let's celebrate the first supper on live stream. Wow, wow, wow. Awesome. Fantastic, yeah. Yeah, so guys, if you're into these mixed relationships, be careful because they don't always... I've been offered one in the past and I knocked it back because... I knocked it back because of the fact that it can backfire. It can really backfire. And on this guy that I know, it backfired on him. And he spent 2 years single after that and couldn't find a girl at all. So he's had a missus, 2 daughters, and a girlfriend, and then nothing. So, crazy stuff, huh? What's that saying? I don't know. Better watch what you wish for, huh? I think that's it. Is that it? Better watch what you wish for? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Anyone there. Mate, that'll get me a stack of soda waters. Thanks, Mal. You're a champion. Really appreciate it. Thanks to the other guys that have donated some money too, guys. Really, really good. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah. Still on the being good. Yeah, so. Yeah, Mal's a good guy. He's an Aussie guy from down south. Motorbike rider. He must be a good guy, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jared. That's what I was saying. Be careful what you wish for because you might just get it. And it mightn't be what you really want. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, my ex, right, she had a girlfriend and she didn't know that her girlfriend was a raving lesbian. And, and anyway, so she kept on approaching my missus, and my missus said to me, do you want to have a threesome with this lady, right? And I said, no, because I knew damn well she didn't want anything to do with me. She just wanted it's the only way she's going to get to my missus. So I knocked it back. I knocked it on the head straight away. But my missus was a bit gullible, and she thought, it might be a bit of fun and whatever. And she said, what do you think? And no. Yeah, so I think I dodged a bullet there. She was trying to hit onto her, and yeah. Desperate lady. Fairly attractive lady, but just a bit, I don't know. What's that show? A bunny burner? What's the bunny boiler? What's that? Fatal Attraction, yeah. Yeah, because it can backfire. Guys, it can backfire. You're doing the same thing, right? Mate, only one girl at a time for me. One girl, one relationship. Guys, I'm not really, if I got a good girlfriend, I'm not really interested in cheating or doing anything wrong. Like, it doesn't interest me. It really, really doesn't interest me. When I'm single, I might run amok, but, but when I'm with somebody, not interested. Yeah, so anyway, each their own. I sort of like the fact that, there's just the two of you and we've got that sort of bond and nobody else is involved. And, yeah. A bit of intimacy, I think. Yeah. Well, no, not all. But, look, when I come to Sin City, I don't usually come being in a relationship. So, yeah. Relationship. I would steer clear of Sin City if I was. But Drumpton I don't really call Sin City. Although there's plenty on offer around here. Yeah. So anyway, so we've still got 88 people on board. Wow, that's crazy. So yeah, guys. So just a reminder, my Patreon channel is it's on deck. I took off yesterday. I don't know if anybody's joined it or whatever. I'm not expecting many people to join it, but if you want to know the real deal, and I'm going to address the real issues and what have you, it's going to be on Patreon. I can't do anything on YouTube, but if you want to know the true stories and all that, they're going to be there. And you know, look, the trolling doesn't sit pretty with me, guys, and I feel the need to put the truth out there. You know what I mean? Like, stupid people saying stupid things. It just limits to what I can say on YouTube and do. So I do nothing personal on YouTube now. Yeah. Is everybody reading this? Is what Shane said, Treb said? Did you have to remortgage your house? Oh, mate, I was upset that I couldn't come yesterday. I just wasn't feeling really good. And, yeah, guys, I'll be honest with you. I was I was okay during the day, and then it hit me like a ton of bricks. I got anxious, and, yeah. Yeah. Lurking in the background. Did you like the one-eyed dog joke? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, I just wasn't feeling great, and I just got to overcome for a bit. Be careful on Patreon. You're okay. I can't read that last one about the Patreon until the next comment comes. Then I'll be able to see it. Can't read the last word. Also, it's all over. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I'm careful on Patreon, but you know what? What it is, it's just a select crowd. That's all I'm saying. It's a select crowd. I still say what I can say, but you know what? I can, get more involved with people on Patreon and stuff like that. I can actually tell what's going on, whether I'm going through a hard time. You say you're going through a hard time here, you're kicked in the head. Yeah, okay. So Mal rang the bell because Steve put the feed on. I was wishing I could have been here, guys. Yeah. I'm struggling a bit with the depression a bit lately. It's been sort of knocking me around, but I am due for my shot, so go for a shot tomorrow. And got to deal with the Australian Tax Department tomorrow, guys. Fun and games. So hopefully I'll be feeling better soon. Well, guys, it's been a good stream. What time is it now? We've been on for 2 hours and 7 minutes, so about normal. So just thank you to everybody that's, donated, put the drinks up and stuff like that. Awesome. And all the people that, buy me coffees online and stuff like that. Oh, mate, would you ever move to a different country in Southeast Asia? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'd ever move to another country. I want to go and travel a bit more of Asia and see, but, mate, can't say at this stage. All right, guys, like I said, thanks for all the drinks and the chats today. It's been good. And I'll be back here next Sunday. Mate, I'll probably do a couple of random lives during the week. Yeah, ATO. So, guys, if you don't know, I'm trying to... Thanks, take care, mate. Thanks, Rebs. I'm trying to get a bit of my super early to, so I can survive here and until either I can pull all my super or until I have an outcome of what's going on. So, Australian Tax Office isn't much fun. See you guys. Take care.